Mr. Aubé, Kirk Aubé.
Conrad Pollock, when he talks here at Flash 45, and it looks like Kirk Aubé is out to say something.
Oh, look at this. He's got a brand new look. Look at the beautiful new gear from Kirk Aubé. You know, ever since he's lost the NBWA Heavyweight Championship, we haven't seen very much of Kirk Aubé. Maybe he went away, he changed some things, he's coming back bigger and better than ever. Look at him, he looks great.
And he's going to be upset after last month, going one-on-one with Dan McCullough, coming out to lose again. He sounds upset already.
He's got something to say and he's mad.
Probably better show some respect.
Show some respect. Aubé, they say.
Indeed.
Typical Fredericton.
Typical Fredericton. Never shut up when they're told.
It's pretty all you parasites finally acknowledge what you truly are. Last show, Dan got beginner's luck and beat Kirk Aubé. But unfortunately, it was because all you parasites wouldn't shut your mouth, as you're told to by myself. I'm gonna prove to each and one of you that last one was a fluke. Danny boy, I know you're back there and you can hear me loud and clear. So I'm gonna ask you to step out here under one condition, and I'm gonna make this loud and clear, talk very slow, so all of you uneducated, illiterate parasites can hear me loud and clear. If Dan can pin my shoulders within 10 minutes, I will leave CCW forever.
Wow. We got a bombshell drop here, folks. Kirk Aubé is a man on a mission right now.
That is huge
If the time limit expires, I will leave this parasite sinkhole forever. So Danny boy, step up or go back to the growling where you belong.
Well, Kirk has laid down the gauntlet. Did he just say he would leave CCW?
That's exactly what he said. That's a man who's confident right now. Kirk Aubé is a confident man.
Now, he said if Dan McCullough has to win within 10 minutes, is that right?
That's right, 10 minutes.
Oh my God. There's McDaniel.
Now this guy is on the biggest streak of beginner's luck I've ever seen in professional wrestling. This guy, Dan McCullough, how much luck can he continue to have?
First of all, Kirk, I don't know what this is all about, man. We had a little respect thing going. If you think I can't beat you in 10 minutes or time runs out, you're gonna leave CCW? I wish it didn't have to be this way. What do y'all think, Fredericton? So we're gonna do this thing? Are we gonna do this thing? All right. I guess I just got one thing left to say, Fredericton. Let's go!
There he goes. That's the smart tactics.
That's a rookie mistake.
Rookie mistake.
Turn your back on a man like Kirk Aubé.
You do not turn your back on Kirk Aubé, and he just showed Dan McCullough exactly why. He's a man on a mission.
Absolutely.
You know, he talks about his football and all. Logan, you played football.
I played high school football, and I'm a former award winner and a former champion. And as far as I'm concerned, Dan McCullough put a lot of dirty tactics in the Monster Mash Rumble. When we went down in that three-point stance, he moved before I could move. He jumped the gun, and that allowed him to tackle me nearly halfway across the ring. Dan McCullough's a cheater.
Speaking of, Never mind football. It looks like he was just in a hockey fight earlier.
That's what Kirk needs to do. Kirk needs to resort to the ways that he knows. And what he knows is to pick a man apart and to choke him with his own shirt. Oh, would you look at that? How do you like that, Danny boy?
Some sort of international object.
International object.
And you see, the thing is, guys, Dan McCullough, yes, he's undefeated so far in the NBWA and CCW, but he's facing a former heavyweight champion in Kirk Aubé.
Perhaps undefeated in singles action, but lest we forget who threw Dan McCullough out of that last Monster Match Rumble.
That's
You,
right.
baby.
Yourself right here, Mr. Kerry Gillum.
That's right, a little piece of revenge, and it was well deserved after he cheated and
Yep.
tossed me over the top rope.
Absolutely.
I should have won that. We should have won that.
I thought about it the whole time.
Ridiculous. Beautiful jumping elbow in the corner from Kirk. A snapmare.
There we go.
Of course, Kirk Aubé,
Crucifix here. Is that it? 1, 2.
as he said earlier, Kirk Aubé has vowed to leave CCW forever if he can't beat Dan McCullough within 10 minutes.
Incredible.
A lot of power on display by Kirk Aubé. Dan McCullough, not a small man.
And he got him with the big shoulder tackle. Atomic drop there, and I will say, when Dan McCullough gets rolling, he's a hard man to stop.
His momentum is pretty incredible.
That's a big arc on that suplex.
But you know what? $1 million body, 10-cent brain.
$1 million body, 10-cent brain. That's the old adage, and that's what they say. You know, you can't be smart and have all your championships, your Grey Cup, your MVPs, whatever the heck he's won over his career. It's all coming to a stop tonight when Kirk Aubé beats him in the middle of that ring. 1, 2, 3.
There's another rookie mistake.
There's the experience of Kirk Aubé playing a big factor in this match so far.
What the heck is he doing here?
Kirk Aubé looking like he's ready to get a tiger skin rug for the living room.
He's taking out that left arm, and I can't see any three-point stances in Dan McCullough's future after his arm being wrapped around the crimson mass of that post.
It's going to be awfully hard to get him up for any kind of power slam, too.
That's right. Oh, look at him.
Don't worry, Dan, you don't need that arm. You're done in football anyway, brother.
That's right, and when you're done in football, you're going to be done in wrestling here soon. So, Dan McCullough, your glory days are coming to an end here at CCW.
I think it's a stain on professional wrestling that we've had to deal with the infiltration of football players in our industry for as long as we have.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Can't hack it in football, so they think they're going to make it in wrestling, and what they find is a man like Kirk Aubé with years of experience, skill, and ability waiting to put him through the ringer.
That's right, Kerry.
And look at him just relentlessly working on that arm.
And it's a smart tactic. This is where it all comes into play for a man like Kirk Aubé. He must have looked back at the footage and see Dan McCullough cheating against me, so he's trying to neutralize that threat before it happens. There we go.
Not above taking some shortcuts for sure. Oh my God. Oh, the arm.
If I was the referee May right now, I'd be checking that arm for broken bones because the sound that I just heard back here, Dan McCullough might be a one-armed man right now.
I'd be calling it.
My God.
Well, and Logan, you as a former referee, you have that expertise. I mean, this match should be over at this point.
This match should be over. If I was in referee May's shoes here, I would have taken one look at Dan McCullough and stopped it. That's it. It's over. There he goes. He's lining up here.
Well, Kirk Aubé looks like he was going to do a three-point stance.
And you got to think Kirk Aubé wants that heavyweight title back. He wants the NBWA Heavyweight Championship around his waist. And Dan McCullough is an obstacle in his way right now.
He's certainly piling up. If he starts piling up the wins, he'll be right in line for a title shot. And that's exactly what where Kirk Aubé wants to be.
This crowd cheering for Dan. He perfectly resonates with these absolute losers from Fredericton.
There is 5 minutes remaining in this match.
I've been wondering what the time was.
Here we go.
5 minutes left for Dan McCullough to pull it out.
I could see the ring shake from here. The force from that suplex was incredible.
And stretched.
I gotta wonder. I really do gotta wonder how much Dan is gonna have left in the tank. He's had a lot of damage under that arm, and he used a lot of what he had left to make that suplex happen.
There might not be much left here, Kerry. And there it is. A stiff boot from the former champion, Kirk Aubé.
No question, there's a great deal of conditioning that goes into being a professional football player, as Dan was in his past, but we cannot neglect the fact that a man like Kirk Aubé is constantly training, constantly gaining experience, constantly filing the tools in his belt to be as sharp as possible.
And look at this.
I think he's got him in a cross arm breaker there. Going for it.
Kirk Aubé really digging into his bag of tricks here.
Wise move of a veteran. The wise move of a veteran. Oh my God. Oh!
See, Kirk Aubé is so smart in that ring. He sets up for something, and if it doesn't quite work out, he can improvise on the fly and switch to something else.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
My God.
Dan McCullough's not going to have any feeling left of that arm.
There's got to be nothing left there. And there he goes. He's going for it.
We got an armbar attempt. Oh, he's got it cinched. He is cinched.
Dan McCullough's going to quit right now. He's going to tap in the middle of this ring.
Let's go, Kirk.
You're here first, folks. Logan's calling it.
I'm calling it right now.
Shh. Somebody get these idiots to shut up.
Come on, be quiet.
Rick needs to check those shoulders. Those shoulders might be down.
This is so distracting for Kirk Aubé. His career is on the line.
Literally on the line.
On the line. Oh, good Lord. Fighting back.
There is 3 minutes remaining in this match.
3 minutes remaining, and you got to speed up the pace here if you're Kirk Aubé.
Oh my!
Look at that shot.
Kirk seemingly taking the kid gloves off and getting pretty serious right now.
This is a little bit desperate territory here for Kirk Aubé. 3 minutes left in the match. He's going to have to start bringing up the pace here if he wants to take down Big Dan.
Absolutely.
There you go. Fixing that arm and driving his face into the mat.
Kirk Aubé's game has been consistent. Just continuing to drive at that arm.
Reminiscence of spiking the football in the end zone. And the great cop right there just smashes his face into the mat.
There's going to be no spiking anything without
No
that arm.
spiking nothing there, pal.
That's one thing a lot of fans might not realize as well. Once you've got an injured body part, Dan has to have emptied his tank right now.
That was a desperation move.
Gas prices are high, and Dan McCullough is running on empty right now.
Wow.
McCullough trying to mount a comeback here, get this crowd into it.
You got to think, how much time do we have left here in this match? We got to be getting close to the end here.
It's got to be close to a minute at this point.
Oh my goodness!
Oh!
Kirk Aubé was in the air for 6 seconds there. Oh! Belly to belly from Dan McCullough.
My God!
He just tossed him like a rag
That's a
doll.
difficult maneuver with 2 good arms.
I got to admit, Dan McCullough is pulling out a few different moves here that I haven't seen from him in previous matches.
We don't see a lot of finesse out of Dan McCullough, but we do see a lot of heart. We see a lot of strength.
And I hate her. I hate her. I
I
hate her.
couldn't be more disgusted by it.
Oh!
1 minute, guys.
1 minute remaining in this contest. Is Kirk Aubé going to be finished in CCW?
Come on, Kirk.
Kirk Aubé's got
Come
to
on,
stay
Kirk.
on him.
Take care of that bum.
Somebody check that stopwatch.
I'd be BC lying if I said I wanted Dan to do anything but lose this match.
That was clever. That was clever.
30 seconds
Oh,
remaining.
Kirk Aubé going up top here. There's not a lot of time left here.
Dan McCullough better step up his game here if he wants to pick up the victory.
9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3. A wise move from Kirk Aubé. He did not get his shoulders pinned to the ground. This is a disqualification right here.
Well, well. The veteran, as always, makes the best possible decision for his career.
In a disqualification.
And I bet you Danny Boy didn't think of this possible outcome for this match, did you, Dan?
What a smart
He
guy.
did not
Brilliant.
think of that at all.
Brilliant. There we are. Sending a message. Sending a message as he should.
And once again, the parasites booing a man of culture, a man of class, a man of sheer perseverance like Kirk Aubé.
Hey, he didn't get pinned. He can stay in CCW
You know what?
as long as he wants.
I like to say it myself, I'm a real smart guy, but Kirk Aubé might be the smartest man in CCW right now.